Hey everyone! All right, I'm here to do a quick unboxing so that you can see a wig just as it came to me out of the box. I'm gonna splice two videos together here. This will be the unboxing, and then I'll come back and I'll show you after I've played with her and styled her so that you can see not only what happens when you get a wig out of the box if it doesn't look good or needs work, and then what happens after you do a little bit of work. This is just the most practical advice I can give you guys when it comes to wearing wigs. So the wig I have right now that I'm going to show you, grab the box. This is Runway Waves by Gabor in the color SS Honey Pecan. Sometimes you'll see it called Shaded Honey Pecan, and it's GL11-25SS. So it's one of their shadow shades or shaded styles, which are just awesome. I actually have Soft and Subtle in Honey Pecan. I also have Modern Motif in Honey Pecan. And I don't know why I bought this one. I was just caught up in how pretty she is because, quite frankly, this one's kind of too blonde for me. I do love my Soft and Subtle, and I've worn that color a number of times. It's very blonde for me though, and so I don't know why I got this one, except that now I've got a long blondish summer wig, and that's not a terrible thing. So let's just show you. I did try her on. I have not done anything with her though. I literally just tried her on. And you can see she's not looking great out of the box. She's gonna need some work. Definitely needs some work. Got some flyaways here. So Runway Waves is a lace front monopart. She has, I can feel a fair amount of permatease in here. And so there's definitely permatease in here. She's got these kind of waves, these curly waves. And the front is what I'm really kind of struggling with. She's very, hangs in the face. She's got a lot less density in the front, which I think is good because I think that's more normal looking. But I'm gonna need to do something with this front. But let's just take a look at her. Grab my mirror before I turn around, because then I can see if the color changes on my phone. So you can see that length. Those are pretty waves though. Kind of beachy. All right, so this is her out of the box. And I imagine if this were you and you were new with wigs, you wouldn't be thrilled potentially with how this looks. But there's lots and lots of things you can do. You can take steam to her. You could take a hairdryer on low heat to try to lift these. So I'm gonna contemplate what to do to make this all look better. I think I'll probably spray her with a little water, see if I can get rid of some of the frizzies here. And I'll come and report back and let you know how it's going. I'm just trying to see this lace front here so I can at least show you guys that. Gabor has fantastic lace fronts. The lace front on my Soft and Subtle and my Modern Motif is great. This one's great. It really helps to have these super light colors in the front. So worst case scenario, I'm gonna be able to pull the front back. If I just can't get it to lay like I would like, I can pull it back and it's gonna be adorable. With all of these waves, if I clip it just right, that's gonna be really cute. And it may be the way I'd wanna wear it anyway, because this is a summer color for me, so I'm not likely gonna wear this. It's Labor Day weekend coming up in a couple of days, and so I'm probably gonna try to figure some things out, but then I might pack her away. And so I might pack her away before I do my second review and then come back and have to explain that I filmed this months ago, but because it's just not the color for me for summer. But because I would wear it in the summer, I'm probably likely going to want to keep that hair off my face anyway. So those are things to consider. You get a wig, and before you panic or before you decide to return it or sell it, think about those scenarios and think, is there something else I can do? Because I think most wigs can be made to work. I have a couple of wigs, I only wear them with headbands because I don't really love the waves and the curls, but when I stick a headband on and I put it in like a ponytail, they're adorable. So take that for what you will. Here's the unboxing. She's not terrible, but she definitely needs some work up here. Already just playing with her a little more. I mean, she's laying a little better. Getting a little lift in the front here is going to be key. But otherwise, that's Runway Waves. So stay tuned and you'll see how she turns out. Hey everyone, I'm here today to show you a Gabor wig. Another Gabor wig because I'm a real fan of Gabor and I have quite a few. This one is Runway Waves by Gabor in the color SS Honey Pecan, which is also known as GL11-25SS. I have reviewed this color before. I have soft and subtle in this color. I have modern motif in this color. I have one other that is escaping me right now, high impact. And so I definitely like this color, even though every time I put it on, it takes me a minute because it is really blonde, but it's just such a pretty color. So Runway Waves, so cute. It's a bit longer than I'm used to, but just a cute wig. I turn around and look at the camera because I do this on my phone and it likes to get wonky with the focus and the color when it can't see my face. It's probably some smart technology, which isn't acting so smart. Yep, see how it does that? I just don't know. But this is so cute. So Runway Waves does have permatease. She has permatease right in here and up here. So I can really make this into some really kind of va-va-voom hair if I want to. Or I don't have to, I can kind of smooth it down. So she has a lace front, and Gabor lace fronts are tremendous. Absolutely spectacular. I love them. And especially in this honey pecan color, I hope it was focused for you guys. I can't tell, but in this honey pecan color, because the blonde is all concentrated up front like that, it's just amazing. It's so, so pretty. This one is rooted and it has a mono part. The rooting on honey pecan is so good. It's kind of a brown root. It does have a little bit of a red cast to it, but it's they call it a medium brown root, and it's so perfect because it's really just a shadow root. It's not overwhelming to the blonde that's in this honey pecan color. It's so pretty. I will show you this color outside. Let me just show you the cap. So she is a lace front, mono part. There's your lace front, there's your mono part. Wefted, extended nape, Velcro adjusters, one of the things I love, velvet ear tabs, and she's a fair amount of hair. She does have a light coating of permatease kind of everywhere. This is the back of the wig. Can you see that? All that fuzzy hair, that's all permatease. I don't know if I can get it to focus for you, but it's all permatease all throughout it. I mean, literally, I think every single inch of this cap has a light coating of permatease. Yeah, honestly, there's permatease everywhere. I think, I really think it works for the style. I don't think it's excessive. It's not super, super thick, pillowy permatease. But it definitely has, it just feels kind of padded is the way to describe it, just everywhere. Now, when I look at her on, and she does have kind of some flyaways in the front here. When I look at her on, I don't think she's too poofy. I have wigs that I struggle with the poof. My, let's see, Main Attraction Hollywood is one that has a lot of permatease right up here, and I struggle with that. I feel like I constantly have to do this with it to get it to settle. I don't find that in Runway Waves. I just want you guys to know, though, that there is permatease on every inch of this cap. And so if you do not like permatease at all, don't consider Runway Waves. She may be cute, she may look cute in the video, but she definitely has permatease everywhere. Again, I think it's pretty appropriate for the style, but it is just a fact of life. The waves are really just relaxed and just super cute. It's not a real curly style. I think you could get a little more curl out of her by spraying her and scrunching her. I really think you can turn these into a little bit more curl. Even me just doing that, and I didn't even use anything. So I think you could make her a little curlier. I will tell you that I did take a wide tooth comb to her, which I typically don't do with curly styles or wavy styles, but this one really sort of needed it. And let me tell you why I think that is. So one of the things I love about Gabor wigs is their flex light fibers. So all of their tags have this, and it talks a little bit about flex light fibers, and they're a fine denier fiber that eliminates weight and volume without sacrificing coverage, is what they say. And what it does, it's just very light. It's just like whisper light. It feels so good. They're fine, they're not coarse, they're not thick, they're not heavy. But what happens then is they can get flyaways. See those? So in that sense, it's really like real hair. I mean, it does mimic real hair. So I tend to find with the Gabor Flex Light fibers, they do need a little upkeep. They just need a little combing. Water does wonders. If they start to look a little kind of flyaway and frizzy, just a little bit of water, and that really does take care of it. So on this style, I just felt like I needed to do that to keep her sort of presentable and tamed. So I think you could get more curl out of her. I really do. I also think she is a great style for accessories and clips because of her length, but also because these fibers are more of a fine denier. It just makes it a lot easier to mess around with them and get styles with them. I don't know what I'm doing here. Just I'd try to pull it back and see what would happen. One really cool thing is with this highlight, look at that. You can really get some contrast there. So I think you could get some updos. I think she would look cute in like a little pony. And what I would do is I would just sort of a little bit at a time pull her back, because you're going to want to keep some hair forward just to sort of hide those ear tabs. So pulling a little bit back and then pulling a little bit out could be a really cute style. I think there's definitely some things you can do. One of the things I find when there's a lot of permatease on a wig, it can be a little trickier to style. It's just not as easy, but definitely not a big deal with this one because it's a coating of permatease instead of like the nesty, thick kind that you will find sometimes on wigs. The coverage on her is okay. You can see all my bio hair right there. I'm finding that this one doesn't seem to provide me as good of coverage as some of my other Gabor wigs, but in the cap, I have a little bit of room. Can you see that? It's not excessive. I often have room in caps because my head is really small, but overall, I really am comfortable. It's a very, very comfortable cap. It fits me really, really well. And it just, for the amount of hair that's on here, it feels so light on the head. It really does. So that's all I really have to say about Runway Waves. I think she's so cute. I have not worn her yet because, first of all, she's long and I don't wear long wigs very often. Second of all, it's fall, and so I'm kind of putting away all the lighter colored wigs. And so I just, it's just kind of bad timing, I would say, for this one. But, other than that, she is really cute. I'd wear this for going out with my husband. I probably wouldn't wear it to work because it's a lot of hair for me. It just feels like a lot of hair for me. It's interesting. It's light, but it feels like a lot of hair. I don't know how to describe that. One thing that I think the permatease really helps, now I'm just getting all rambly on you guys, is if you were outside and the wind were blowing, you're not going to worry about seeing the wefts back there. That is a benefit to permatease, is it just protects you from seeing the wefts. It's also something that if you were to kind of try to do like a messy little updo or something, that permatease is going to keep the wefts from showing through. So I just want to, I know permatease is like a point of contention for people, and I get it. I mean, I feel that way too at times. I was hoping I do have a clip. I feel that way too at times. I've gotten a lot better about permatease over time. So if you're a new wig wearer, don't think you have to swear permatease off forever, because I don't think that's the case. I really don't. All right, so there's just a quick little updo. I'm not good at them, you guys, so, but you see, I'm able to do that, and between the rooting and the permatease, no wefts. I'm looking in the mirror behind you, no wefts. That's one of the good things about permatease, is it can really disguise the wefts and hide them. So if you're a relatively new wig wearer, you don't really like permatease, don't get really discouraged, because there's a lot of wigs that have permatease. I felt that way. Just look for things that you're more comfortable with, but keep an open mind. If you ever find a wig on sale, maybe a wig sister selling it, maybe you see it on eBay. I'm really a fan of eBay if you're careful for wigs. Maybe try one when the risk is low and the price is low. And over time, I really think you're gonna get used to it. And this parting is so good. I mean, look at that. It looks so good. That is so natural looking. It could even be a little more natural with just a little like silicone medical tape or even a little makeup. But I love when you can see through to the appearance of scalp on a mono part. If it's not too dense, it just adds to the realism. So in that case, I really like it. I'm much more comfortable wearing her like this than I am with her all down. It just feels like a bit too much for me, but this is the perfect style. And I could even, you know, throw her in a messy pony back here. So like I said, there are going to be a lot of options with her. So I did do an out of the box on her, and now I don't remember it because I did it like 6 weeks ago. So stick around for the out of the box and we'll see what she looked like when I got her. I really didn't do much to wear her now, so I have a feeling the out of the box looked just fine. And then I also will get an outside look for you guys so you can see this color outside. Even though I've done that in some of my other reviews, you probably haven't seen those. So stick around for the outside and let me know if you guys have any questions about Runway Waves. Hey guys, here is Runway Waves in SS Honey Pecan and Outside Light. It's really windy out here, so I'm having a bit of a challenge keeping it from blowing in my face, so I'll do my best. But it's been raining for days. I don't know when I'll get another chance to get out here and show you guys, because it's starting to get dark so early now. When I get home from work, it's too late. Get out here so you can see it. It's pretty overcast, so you got a lot of diffuse natural light out here. Such a pretty color. You see how light the front is. I hope this was helpful for you guys to give you a good view of this color. Have a good one.